So game 12 in my season of MLB 10. The past two games you've watched, so I'm just gonna have you watch me for now. I'm 11-0 and I'm playing the Los Angeles Angels at 5-6. Excuse me. Actually, you know what? We're gonna switch the camera. You're gonna watch again. So let me set this up. I'm gonna zoom in, and there it is right there. You can see my Seneca bottle from the US, and I live in Canada. I just came back from the United States of America, so that was definitely worth going. Anyways, here it shows right there. I'll be right back, but this is game 12 of my season. I might play a couple games today as I'm not doing much, and I'm definitely not feeling like going to the gym too much today.
His next day as he swings and misses for strike one.
Good setup there on the inside part of the plate. If they're smart, they'll keep trying to lock him up in there.
And Ibar swings through that one as he falls behind here, 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch.
Wow. I switched my first and my third baseman today, as a lot of the players on my team can play multiple positions. I have Aaron Hill, Alex Gonzalez, and John McDonald that can rotate shortstop and second base. And I have about 5 players that can rotate outfield and first and third base.
Swing and miss 1-1.
Well, if he's ahead of that fastball, what does that tell you as a pitcher? Throw the changeup and he'll be even more out in front.
He can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And a big swing into this by Abreu as he's retired, and there's one away.
And that's the problem with the changeup. Once it gets in your head, it makes that fastball 5 miles an hour faster. And I mean, this is not an incredible leader, but it more than gets the job done.
This gets foul. It's 0-1. Foul back. Now ball rolls slowly down the third baseline. This will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Just a bit low, a tough call, but it's 2-2.
And they obviously think he'll chase a fastball with 2 strikes because they keep going to it.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, he is really making him work out there.
But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And now the bat explodes as this is popped up. And that'll be taken down by Hill, and there are 2 away.
And after throwing that many pitches, he finally gets him to pop it up. That was a pretty good bat.
Henry Morales.
Definitely want the strikeout there, but
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
And a lot of guys like to look at a pitch in their first at bat, but that was a location he could have done some damage with.
And here's a very close pitch up around the letters. Looked good, but it's a ball 1-1. And he is in there. They can't get him at second. And they are not going to get the first. He's aboard easily.
It's a tough play right
Corey
there.
Hunter steps in now.
Well, this is a pitcher's pitch, running out of the zone, but he chases after it and winds up with a base hit.
Lind is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Starting lineup for the Blue Jays is given by manager Cito Gaston is there on the screen. A liner back through the box. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Exactly what Aaron Hill's doing in the early season, leading off every game and getting singles right away. That's a very dominant baseball team.
Look over by Casimir, now the pitch. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. Swing shot back up the middle. And Ibar can't get to it. It's a base hit.
First and second here to start the ball game. You can't ask for a much better start than this now as the 3, 4, and 5 guys will have a chance to be run producers here early on.
Lyle Overbeck will stand in, and you see what he's done the past couple of weeks as he looks to keep that streak alive. And this is on the ground to first, could be two. And it just beat the ball to second, he's in there. Trevor will be well late as he reaches the first.
Now we're sort of nickel and diming here. He tries in vain to get the out at second base, but instead, the bases are loaded now with nobody out.
Jose Bautista digs in now with a chance to do a little damage and get his front of the lead in the early going. Now the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball 1-0.
And this is the time you want to get a jump on this guy. Again, you want to still get a set.
Tight spot. Bases loaded, nobody out. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
And if you're looking for a pitch to hit a fly ball here, I don't think you're going to get one.
Down to 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
Oh, that is pitching right there.
Ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And quick risk here as this is yanked down the third base line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count will extend to 1-2. Trying again 1-2.
That was so close. Very lucky there.
Jump on this guy now as he travels.
Oh, that was so bad. Why did I do that?
And this is for the first out of the inning.
And at least he gave him a good run for his money here in the first inning. He had to spend a lot of energy in early overs to find his
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone. And here's the left fielder, Adam Lind. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's through into left, a base hit. Runs in. John Buck stands in now and sees him made it an intense straight ball game. Here's the first pitch. Line hard into left. Rivera is there. Let's see if they test it. And that was scored enough from third as they go up 2-0.
These guys really hit this pitcher hard. Even their outs in the outfield are like that.
Two men on, 2 outs, and standing in is the shortstop, John McDonald. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he comes up with it. Throw on to Morales will be
Not what I wanted with the bottom of the first. Bases loaded, 0 outs. All I got was 2 runs on 4 hits. That's really bad. You're looking at a high probability of 3 or more runs there in that inning. But I definitely failed. But got 2 runs, so that's pretty good. What I wanted was all 4 runs to score, or at least 3. Right?
After winning the division title a year ago, these guys have been up to a slow start this time around. But getting the leadoff guy on base is a step in the right direction here. Let's see if they can make it pay off.
Meister Sturz will stand in for the first time here. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats foul. He's set, now the pitch. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. Him up as he looks at strike 3 ball, 1 away.
These guys started the new year without a loss, but this one looks like it's going to be a bit tougher than the others.
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to advance out of danger. Runners on first with 1 down. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Matsui leads from first, pitch. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And a great effort there by McDonald, but it's past his diving glove, a base hit. And they'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
Runners at the corners now with 1 away as that runner decides he wants to take a chance going first to third in the center fielder's arm, and he makes it there safely.
Mike Napoli is at the plate now, and he takes a ball strike.
Gotta at least be thinking sack fly here if you're at the plate.
And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That could have been a turning point right there. He needed to at least put that ball in play. Now with 2 outs, this rally could go right down the tube.
Eric Ibar is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
You don't want to let this first and third opportunity go to waste. They really need to cash in at least a run here. On the mound, he's got to be thinking, this is no time for that strike zone to start getting smaller. I need that strike. Boy, and you were just given a 2-run lead. It's like he's trying to give it right back. And you don't want this inning to go any further than this, so I think he'll probably get something to hit here.
But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here's one hit towards the hole. Go on to first will be in time.
Huge play to end the inning.
For none as the side is retired. Edwin Encarnacion will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch is hit on the ground out to Ibar at short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So with 1 away, that'll bring in the center fielder, Vernon Wells. And a swing and a miss on the pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And he did not have his best stuff in that first inning. That's a little more like it there.
Swing and a liner toward right center. And that's going to wind up a base hit for Wells. And that hitting streak of his continues to grow as it's reached an even dozen ball games now. Back to the top of the order now, and set to go to second baseman Aaron Hill. First pitch on the way. And good spot. for that pitch as it's chopped foul. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Henry. On to Morales. It's a double play, and the side is retired.
Fuck.
Down in order go the Blue Jays. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Taking off for the Angels.
Bobby Abreu swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Pitch on the way.
Oh, and when you got a good changeup like that, it just makes your fastball even better.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man will start the third. So with one away, in comes Juan Rivera. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Fastball swung on
That was a
and
good
down
hit.
right at third.
Fuck.
Sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
This gets back to what Hud was talking about earlier. They get ahead of him here with a first pitch fastball, but now when it comes in again, he's got a good idea of what it looks like, and he just squares up on it for a solid base hit.
At the knees, rule the ball. It's 1-1 now.
And Porter Callahan can have a really tight strike zone sometimes, especially with those pitches down.
And no one can get there. We'll try it again. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
And when you need a double play ball, I don't see the logic of working this guy up in the zone.
But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here, still 2-2. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Here's a good look from the side angle. This is in show motion. And you can see this cross right over the knees. That's close, but it's the right call.
Corey Hunter will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Rockies a fastball right there for strike one.
And no threat to run over there at first, so with 2 away, you can focus all your energy squarely on this guy.
This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Angels lead 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Alex Gonzalez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And a shot back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Well, I don't imagine that's what he had in mind here to begin his third inning of run. Nevertheless, his first pitch was turned around with a leadoff single, so he'll have to move into the stretch right off the bat.
Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. This is foul for the first strike.
It's a good hit.
Another here, if this is into right field for a base hit.
Okay, I'm just gonna press start for a sec. I'm gonna have a little bit of brunch. Just give me 1 second. You look at some stats. more minutes until some food is ready. So we'll get a couple batters going here.
Two singles here to start the home third.
Come on, Batista, another good clutching possibility here. And fucked up. Damn it. He almost beat the run now, but anyways. Not what I want.
Adam Lynn will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. This is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And this is swung on and missed by Lynn as he falls behind 0-2 now.
After 2 hits earlier in the inning, this would be a big letdown to the score here.
And he misses there, 1-2. Rivera is there and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble.
That was a good job of straightening the runner at third that time and taking him off the scoreboard.
Hideki Matsui will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. And not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0.
Boy, the difference between starting out 0-1 or up 1-0 is huge in a hitter's eyes. You got a break there.
Oh man. Strikeout all day.
Well, it's only April, but he's looking like he's in mid-season form out there right now. His location has been spot on so far.
One gone now for Meiser Research. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
And you wonder if maybe they gave him a sign there since so many of the guys have been swinging out of the zone.
Early in time at first for round number 2.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and move the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Howie Kendrick at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And the pitch. And a foul ball straight back. Swing and a hard hit ball.
Nice. Wow.
But it's flying for a base hit.
Can't believe I missed that.
What you want out of your
pitch.
number 8 hitter, 2 for 2. That can help take a lot of pressure off the rest of your lineup when you're getting production down there.
Pretty good game so far.
So it's a runner at first to John. And stepping in is the catcher, Mike Napper. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And he might not get a better pitch to hit this entire bat.
Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
No taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
He struck him out. His 7th for the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in the man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Jays lead it 2-0. John Buck will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. And he lays off there 1-0.
And it's been rare for him to fall behind a hitter in this game. He's been getting ahead all afternoon.
Swinging a soft liner to the right side. And this gets on through into right, and he's aboard with the leadoff single.
And that's already 8 hits allowed in just 3+ innings here. If he doesn't straighten up right quick, he's going to find himself doing a little scrub-a-dub in the shower.
Line hard to the left side. But foul. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw into third. And he will beat the throw. It's second and third now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles here to start the inning.
It's
and
first and
a
third.
baseman there to take the extra base.
Guy made a commentating there. Usually don't get that.
With nobody out.
Oh, wow.
Stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
And this is without a doubt a strikeout situation right here. You can't let this deficit get any worse than 2.
Ball one. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
I should never have swung for that. That was so
1
bad.
and 2.
Man, in an important spot like this, you got to be able to get off a better swing than that.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Oh, wow.
Missed for the first out.
Well, that's been the go-to pitch when he's needed it, and he definitely needed it there.
Wasn't well. Will stand in. Base hit his first time around. Out of play. Swing hard line to the left center. And that's a base hit. And that was number 3. It's now 3-0 pitching. Aaron Hill will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe there. I don't know about that one.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And he's probably saying, you're not going to call that one a strike also, are you?
In the air to center. Hunter is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, he gets the out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. Guys seem to be getting some pretty good swings off against him.
Alex Gonzalez will step in. Base hit in his left side.
Huge hit there.
Deep toward the left field corner.
That's a home run.
It's a mystery to me why he's still in the game.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. On to first with it is Morales, and he
Okay, I have 7 strikeouts. I'm trying for 15 strikeouts. That'll earn me a trophy in the game. So let's see if I can get it done here.
4, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Eric Ibar is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Let's see if he can maybe get a little offense going.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Well, here's where that old phrase, a walk is as good as a hit, really applies. Just get on somehow.
And no one can track this one down. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line.
Unfortunately, that looks like a double.
For bases here to take off the fifth. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
So try and strike out the side here.
Well, it has certainly been one-way traffic around these base paths here in the first few innings. So now these guys might be saying, hey, it's our turn to get some runs on the board now.
Bobby Abreu is next as he finds himself
That
behind
would have been
0-1.
so clutch.
Low, it's a ball and a
I
strike.
got that.
Here in April, guys are
Let's
still
try
on
this
100%
one
stretched
here.
out. So we'll see how long it goes before that bullpen gets
Perfect.
On the one, this one in on.
This one's gonna look
Connects,
good
so he
here,
finds
right
himself
here.
down 1-2 now. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away.
And this one right there.
Try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
So it's 7 more strikeouts, and there's
0 for 3 with a
2,
couple of strikeouts here.
5,
Sometimes you have
8,
days like this.
11
Just gotta take things in
outs
stride. He should
remaining.
get at least one more chance to redeem himself.
Juan Rivera will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Third time through the lineup for these guys now. They haven't done a whole lot to this point.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. Joe Jensen, 2 down.
Just really struggling to get anything going offensively right now. Even balls that are hit somewhat sharply are right-hand guys, and there's another example there.
And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Hey, here's another look at this. I had a few of those in my day. The shot of this will really get you. I think you'll be all right though.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he's got himself another one. He picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Rick Palmer will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Jose Bautista will stand in to lead things on to the bottom of the fifth.
That might be a home run. No.
Fairly routine straightaway central. Hunter is there, and it takes just one pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the fifth. So 1 away now, and that will bring in Adam Lynn. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
If you didn't, coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything. The hitter just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
John Buck will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line to left. Rivera is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Making a bid for his second hit of the game here, and he certainly hit it hard enough. If this winds up finding the outfielder's glove, that's a tough break.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Play. The second in time. What a play. The side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 6-0. Corey Hunter will lead things off for the Angels here as they get going in their half of the sixth. Right there for strike 1.
And pitch counts here always a big factor, more so here in the first few weeks of the season.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And the slider is in there, and he's in control, 1-2.
And he's done everything right on the mound so far. The mistakes have been almost non-existent.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Fuck.
2-2 pitch full
I
on the
wanted to
ground.
strike it up there.
Throw to
That was a
first,
huge
gets it, so the leadoff
play
man is
for
retired
me,
here to
but
begin the sixth.
I didn't capitalize, so I have
So the leadoff man's gone.
2,
Here's Hideki Matsui.
3, 6, 9 outs remaining.
Off the plate and low here, ball one. This one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
And when you don't have a blow it by your fastball, that's a pitch you have to lean on.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Pretty well hit, deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats foul. They'll try again, 1-2. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And this will be taken in by Overbay for out number 2.
Well,
Another
this was
missed
a good
opportunity.
fastball, and you can see the path on swing track. It really came into his kitchen there and kept him from getting his arms extended.
Meister Esturris is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Man, he is locked in on the mound.
And this is
No
on the
good
run
missed
for Aaron
opportunity.
Hill at second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that's 6 shutout innings so far, as he's been very difficult to solve. Edwin Encarnacion will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th. Now the ball lined back over second. Dived by Ibar, but he can't quite reel it in. It's a base hit. And now Hunter will get this back in off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
A little bit of offense here from the number 8 hitter in the lineup as he finds a pitch he can handle and drives it for 2 bases to kick off the inning.
Running well will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Line up the middle. That's in there. Base hit.
On third of the order, getting on base, creating his scoring opportunity. Now it's going to be at the top of the line to make sure it wasn't a base.
Aaron Hill will stand in. He flew out his last time up. On the ground to short. This could be 2. And he can't come up with it. Run again.
And this is one of only 2 turf fields going around the neighborhood, so opposing infield has to get players to call that out. This will look like it's picked up on him pretty quickly.
That was a huge home run. Second of the game for Alex Gonzalez.
This guy might have no change in authority here. He's done it all so far. Another home run for him.
Line over back. Big Aaron looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame. Now pulling in hard toward right center. Wayu moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Had 2 hits already and almost the third here. But this ball hangs up just a bit too long out there.
Jose Bautista will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And this is one of the few guys in the lineup that has not joined the hit parade so far.
And this will be grounded foul down the line of first. Swinging a liner through the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there. There's trouble out there in left center. And now Hunter will get this back in off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
I'll tell you what, he's not missing any barrels out there. Seems like every swing has been that low. That's another one right there.
Swinging the ball line hard towards short. And it's in there, base hit. And
Fuck.
now the tag is in time. He's out
Was
of
a
the
bad
play.
play.
Yeah, trying to add one more to this stage really salt things away. It's not gonna happen here as they nail him if it did.
At least Batista got a double. So it looks like I'm starting to wear down the Los Angeles Angels bullpen, which is good to know for the rest of the
I
season.
can understand some balls here.
So anytime I play them, I can use my worst pitchers and better their record.
Time to move on.
John McDonald stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
And also, if I want to dominate the game and improve my best pitchers' records, I can also throw them into the game as well.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a hard line
Yeah.
going short. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. The throw to third. And he'll get in there safely at third.
The Angels might be one of the worst teams in the league. We'll see how much I can dominate them the rest of this game, trying to score like 40, 50 runs, right?
Edwin Encarnacion stands in as he looks at ball one here.
And remember that he's already extended his inning streak with a double earlier in the ballgame.
Swinging a line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Runs in. Jordan Wells trying to keep it 3-3 thus far. Got him to reach for it there as this is Malcolm. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. What a big inning here as 7 runs across the plate. This lead grows even wider. Howie Kendrick will stand in.
Okay, 9 outs remaining.
Thus far. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second.
So I only have 6 more outs
First is in time, so
where the strikeouts eliminated. So I'm going to start to consider getting a pitcher warmed up. Yeah.
And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. On to first, and there are 2 down. Eric Ivar will dig in. He doubled his last time. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Okay. Good.
Bobby Abreu will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
And the MLB average is right around 58% for first pitch strikes. He's got to be way over that.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left. A base hit.
And maybe a chance here to put a dent in that scoreboard after all. A couple of guys on base here now in the late going, and you can bet these guys would love to avoid the shutout if at all possible.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul.
That's a huge home run.
Clear the wall by Eddie. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And that'll do a little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit. Corey Hunter will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Now a ball line towards center field. And it's in there.
They're running up my pitcher here. I don't even have someone warmed up. So we're just going to try and get through the inning here.
Hideki Matsui will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And he has a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Foul back. runs already home here. Now a swing and a ball gets fouled at first. As the first base coach had to do a little skip to Mailou there. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Now here's the ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up. Wow, but a good recovery there as he will get his man at first.
So I gotta get rid of him.
It's over.
Because he's thrown the ball 110 times.
Now, so make his
And it's just not worth it.
Aaron Hill will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh. Late on fastball there, this one skied out towards straightaway right. And this is taken in by Abreu, one away. Alex Gonzalez stand in with 2 home runs already under his belt in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Up with it now is Hendrick. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. First 2 are set down now for Lyle Overbay. Swing the ball pulled into right. And he tucks into a slide here and makes the catch to take away what looked like a sure hit, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead.
Leading off, third baseman, Meiser is third.
First offering on the way. Meiser Asturias is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Yeah, looks like you're going to try to milk one more inning out of him on the mound.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
Now a swing and a ground ball for the shortstop McDonald. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Howie Hendrick will stride in and ground it out his last time through. Well, on his way to the mound now is Blue Jays skipper Cito Gaston. He's going to make a move, but that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. And Wells will make the catch out there for round number 2. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, if you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home-standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Mike Napoli is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And Napoli can't connect there, as that's flying for strike 2.
Oh boy, time to choke up to the label. Anything to avoid another punch out.
And the throw just does get into the back to the side of the third. So he breezes through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Toronto leads this one 13-3. Jose Bautista started out for Toronto with Adam Lind to follow. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, wry smile there. He knew he had a good pitch to hit.
One and one. Here's the 1-1.
Way too late on that.
Routine out there in right field. No trouble for the All-Star Abreu. 1 away.
Well, that's 4 straight he's retired. This is coming in. Good work out of the pen thus far.
Adam Lind will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch now. Now it's 2-0.
He's had a pretty good look at those first 2 pitches. Be aware, 2-0.
2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
When you're already down a bunch, the last thing you want to do is start walking guys.
Swinging a
Ah, good hit.
back up the middle. And that'll get
Easy
on through
single.
the center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
And he continues to swing a hot bat in this one. That's 4 hits in the game for him.
John Buck will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now a ball
Oh,
grounded
that's
short.
going to be double play right there to end the batting for my team in the game, I think.
This side is retired.
We got 3 outs remaining.
One base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Eric Ibar try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. 9th inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing, and he popped him up.
See if we can get there. Yeah.
Territory back behind third.
All
And
day
he's
for
gonna
third
make
base.
catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Bobby Abreu will step in. 1 for 4 in the ball game. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a ball hit foul off to the right side, and that just about got the first base. And now a pitch on the way. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Juan Rivera will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for the only runs in the ballgame on one swing and bat, and this will swing right there. Now a swing as he gets this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And there's a ball, strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Lifted
Almost
down right and out of play.
struck the guy out there.
2. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. That's the speaker there, but it misses 1 and 2.
And a collective exhale from this crowd.
Swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up.
That's a great save, clutch, close of the game.
Good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, there's our man right there, Dave. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one.
I think every player on my team hit
That's a pretty good day's work.
the ball.
So
Let's
that'll
see.
just about wrap
No,
things up.
no, wait,
David
hold
Rex,
on.
I'm Matt. As always, this
Yes,
is the presentation
every single
of
player
MLB
registered a hit, especially Batista.
MLB10theshow.com. The Blue Jays
He's
come out
good,
on
and
top,
then how'd my
2-3.
pitcher do?
Action as we say so long from
7 and 1 innings pitched, 11 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 9 strikeouts.
A loss.
ERA is 2.79.
Balls to 1 and 2. Time of the ball game.
Okay, let's go to league leaders early off in the season. Vernon Wells, 481 batting average. John Buck with a 469 batting average. You can see that most of my team is up at the top. That's what happens when you would pick the rookie setting to play against. A lot of them have a lot of good stats records going on. What else do I got here? Let's look at the players around them. Blake Hall, 20 hits at 44 at-bats. Juan Rivera, I'm playing him right now in the Angels. In the series, 22 hits at 49 at-bats. Joe Mauer, 18 hits at 45 at-bats. Sean Figgins, 16 hits at 42 at-bats. Ryan Rayburn, 16 hits at 42 at-bats. Ichiro Suzuki, I think his name is, or I can't remember actually. He's got at 48 at-bats. Bobby Abreu, I'm playing him in the Angels right now. 16 hits at 43 at-bats. Jim Thome, 14 hits at 38 at-bats. Ryan Sweeney, 14 hits at 38 at-bats. So that's pretty good for the American League. The National League, you got a 475, you got a 429, you got a 419, you got a 410, you got a 405, two players from Los Angeles Dodgers. You got 2 players from the Colorado Rockies up at the top there, high threes. And you got a St. Louis Cardinals, 2 players in the high threes, mid threes as well, which is really good. Back to the American League, we go to hits, and it looks like my team is just fully dominating, right? Which is what I set the league to be, right? At bats, my team is at the top, but other teams are also registering a lot of at bats, which is how you win baseball games. Doubles, Jose Bautista is way out in front, which is good because he's not hitting home runs. So I'd rather him lead some stat, which is exactly what I want here. So he's going to continue to bat in the 4th and the 3rd hole for the next month or 2. Triples, Aaron Hill and Vernon Wells just randomly hitting the ball great, so that's perfect. Home runs, Juan Rivera is tied with my player and beat Aaron Hill last game for his 6th home run. And then I got my next closest player is Adam Lynn with 3. So you can see 2 players of mine are starting to pull away in home runs. Let's check the National League. You got Ryan Howard and Ryan Ludwig. And multiple others with 4, but Ryan Howard's obviously leading. RBIs, Ryan Howard again, and Adrian Gonzalez is right behind him for San Diego. Juan Rivera for 15, and then I got 2 of my players and Vernon Wells right behind. And then a lot of the other teams are also getting runs scored, which is good. So actually, we're going to go to pitchers. Here we go. Innings pitched, Mark Burley for Chicago White Sox, Sisu Sabathia, Cliff Lee, and you got my player that just won his 3rd game for 19 innings pitched. You got Scott Baker for the Minnesota Twins with 3 wins. You got the other players not doing so well. Well, doing half decent, right? You got Roy Halladay on the Phillies, Roy Oswalt on the Astros, Chris Carpenter, Brandon Webb. You got a couple other players here doing well. Dustin McGowan's got 2 complete games. Eric Bedard has 1 complete game, and Sean Markham has a complete game as well. Not many players have a complete game on the other board of the National League. Strikeouts, Jake Peavy, Jesse Litch, Mark Rizzo, Rez Peksinski. In the National League, you got Volquez for Cincinnati at 25. So, everything else, shutouts is actually a really good one. Dustin McGowan. And we got 3 players on the National League. So, other than that, thank you so much for watching. I'm just going to do a save here. And unfortunately, this video is going to be copywritten because I went through the league leaders and the music of an artist is playing and YouTube doesn't support the action there. So, what I'm going to do is still post the video, but thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the next episode, Game 13. Thank you so much for the Sony Network Entertainment System within the PlayStation division. Thank you very much. Bye.